You hear a good defense before you see one.
Get off there like kick. Extend your arm.
Ready? Go.
Ready. Go. Ready. Go. Push it out. Ready. Hit. Drop.
People don't understand how hard this team works, but they're going to find out when we kick that ball with toe meets leather. They're going to find out.
At Auburn High, the goal isn't where the story begins. The standard is.
Our offense is predicated on spreading the ball around the field.
That standard isn't measured by talent. It's measured by effort, accountability,
I know the thing you do right now, but just practice elite, all right? Practice elite.
and earning the opportunity to represent something bigger than yourself.
And our guys understand that. We embed that in them from day one once they step on this campus, that wearing this Auburn jersey is a privilege, and a lot of people will not work, to get to the point where they get on the field to wear the Auburn jersey. So if you are wearing that jersey, it means something. Whether you're out there every single play or you're the last guy coming off the bench, you've earned that right.
Long before Friday nights, the work begins. Not with plays, but with habits. It's a culture built on doing the little things right, day after day, rep after rep.
Make a mistake, it's fine. It's okay. Correct it and get it right in a second.
What we've done so far with 7-on-7s and our spring, I think there is some success there, but there's also some failures there that's going to actually help us probably more than the successes in the long run.
I think you learn, are they willing to give you relentless effort all the time, right? Are they guys that, again, these 7-on-7 things, I'm not a huge 7-on-7 guy, but they've been really valuable for us because it helps me identify guys that we can depend on Friday nights, right? Like once we clearly identify for them the things that you can take from 7-on-7 to apply to real football, I see those guys out there doing that. I feel like I can now trust that guy, on a Friday night.
The standard isn't about being perfect. It's about getting better.
They're getting better at the little things, which is going to make us a better team. They're not looking for accolades. They're not looking for their stats and stuff like that. They're looking to win football games, and that's what we talked about. If you go in looking to win the football games, the stats will come.
Eventually, the standard stops belonging to the coaches. It belongs to the players, especially the seniors.
But I just feel I have to go all out this year. Like, this is my last year, and I feel everybody looks up to me because, they always say when you're a senior, everybody watches you, you're the next guy up. And I feel that with me being in those shoes, I feel I got to be the best I can be.
Leadership isn't measured by a title. It's earned through consistency.
The biggest thing I learned about myself is like showing up even when I don't want to or don't feel like it. Because this offseason I was battling injuries, and even when I felt the pain, I still fought through it.
The standard isn't something you say. It's something you live. This senior class knows what's expected. Now, it's their turn to carry it.
You can go further than you think, and whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish it. And the work, you got to put in the work if you want to get where you want to go.
Belief isn't built overnight. It's built through every workout.
Good eyes.
Every meeting. Every practice.
But even though it's my senior year, there's always room for improvement and get better, like 1% every day.
The work has been done. The foundation has been laid. Now comes the responsibility of living up to the standard.
But we have such high standards that, and we're not gonna adjust those standards. That's why I say our kids come in and work so hard every single day, because our coaches make that standard that high. So they know whenever they step on that field, when we step on that field to kick it off against you at Trussville, they're going to already have been through the wars. They're going to already have been through the hard times. The standard, it's gold standard here.
Because at Auburn High, the standard isn't just about football. It's about becoming the kind of teammate, leader, and person who leaves the program better than they found it.
Excellence. Excellence. You know, excellence in everything we do, you know, from the time we show up to the time we leave and all the time in between. You know, we're looking to achieve excellence and perfection in whatever we do.
We'll never lower that bar. It will always be expected of our guys. Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's easier. You know, it's not always how good you are. A lot of times it's how good everybody else is. And so it doesn't matter to us how good we are or how good everybody else is. We're going to hold that standard and we're going to work to reach it.